In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Above it stood seraphim. Each one had 6 wings. With 2 he covered his face, with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he flew. And one cried to another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole world is full of his glory. Hello again. This is the Reverend Wayne Griffin, and this message is entitled Holiness VII, Having a Heart for People. Read what the Apostle Paul said in Romans chapter 9, verse 3, and also what Moses said in Exodus chapter 32, verses 31 through 32. In each case, the men exhibited an incredible holiness of heart. They showed that they were willing to give up their very lives for the benefit of others. But Jesus took it all one step further. He actually did give up his life for others. He gave up his precious life for lowly, sinful persons like me and you, who were enemies of his God and Father at the time. Most importantly, Jesus asked his Father to forgive the very people who took his life in a most brutal fashion. That's the example of holiness for us to imitate. What a picture of sacrificial love. The good news is that we too can be like Jesus. In fact, Jesus told us in John chapter 14, verse 12, that we would do what he did, and then he said that we would do even more than he did, because he went back to be with his Father. As it turns out, that when Jesus went back to be with his Father, he sent the Holy Spirit to live in us and to help us remember the things he taught us about holiness. The bottom line here is that we too can have the same type of holy love exhibited by Jesus and by the other men of the Bible if we read the scriptures and meditate on them, absorb their context, and ask the Holy Spirit to make those scriptures come alive in our hearts. Then let's ask God to give us opportunities to show holy love to other folk in our lives.